The news summary. Good evening. The two independent candidates for the National Assembly elections have only a maximum of 5 minutes of free political broadcast. The Electoral Commission clarified this point after independent candidates were erroneously allocated PPB spots for opening, closing and district-specific PPBs during the draw on nomination day.
As per Section 92 of the Elections Act, independent candidates have 5 minutes of free PPB relating to the districts in which they are running for candidacy. The Commission has informed the two candidates of the error and renews its commitment to run an election that is free and fair. The two candidates, Keith Andre and Holbert Jean, say it is unfair that the law disadvantages them in favor of political party candidates. They add that 5 minutes are not enough for them to pass their message of independent and non-partisan politics. Mr. Andre has also called on political leaders to stop intimidating voters who have signed his nomination papers.
The SBC has announced that all political party broadcasts, or PPBs, will have their first airings on SBC 1 and Radio Sicile as from next Monday. The political party broadcasts are scheduled to start at 9 p.m. on SBC 1 and 8 p.m. on Radio Sicile. SBC will provide more details tomorrow. The fire that broke out on the Providence Landfill on Saturday has been contained. This morning, work was ongoing to completely put out the fire on Landfill 1, that is where the fire was still burning in old tires. At times, there was thick smoke in the industrial zone where businesses remain closed. The Department of Health has acknowledged that an error has occurred which resulted in a 6,000 rupee deductions that were made in the salaries of nurses for the month of September. The department says it is taking steps to ensure that such a situation does not recur. Overall, some 371 nurses are affected by this error, and officials of the department said the confusion occurred at the Treasury. The Director General for Human Resources said initially they had planned to refund the nurses next month. However, because of the hardship caused by COVID-19, nurses affected will be paid their full salary this month.
Healthcare agency, the Department of Finance, had acknowledged the error that have occurred on all the salary of all the nurses. And we have taken steps and measures to address these issues before the closure of this month, because we know it had an effect on the take-home pay of a lot of our nurses. And going further, our section, unit department, is taking measures so that we mitigate those kind of errors that may occur in the future. So we would like to apologize to all the nurses that have been affected, and we assure them that they will get their refund before the end of this month.
The Cabinet has approved a proposal by the Department of Fisheries to create more space at the existing net repair quay at Zone 14, Île du Port, to accommodate long-line fishing vessels and also to provide land for its associated land-based facilities. The aim is to attract more of the 150 licensed fishing vessels to use the facilities in the port's area. The Principal Secretary for Fisheries, Jude Talma, says a committee has been set up to oversee the development of Zone 14. It is particularly looking at how to effectively use the 34,000 meters square land facility, which is used mainly for net repair, to build other infrastructures.
It is not being efficiently managed, and there's a lot of debris in that area, all nets. And according to the Port Authority, only 1/3 of that area is being used effectively. So SFA is doing work on that. They are reviewing management of that area and to see how much land that can be made available for land-based facilities for longline. After a consultation with the stakeholders, we find out that the longline will mainly be requiring areas for them to put their container yard. The reason is because there's an increase in demand in transshipment in container rather than transshipment at sea. Transshipment at sea is still very popular, but according to these stakeholders, there's a gradual decrease and an increase in demand for long-line fish in containers.
The minister responsible for ports and marine, Didier Douglé, has said that protecting the maritime sector and ensuring its sustained development should remain an important focus for us as a nation. The emphasis is in a message to mark World Maritime Day tomorrow, the 24th of September. Minister Douglé says that the importance of a maritime sector is highlighted by its direct link to our two economic pillars, the fisheries and tourism industries. He says the sector is also instrumental in ensuring the daily commute of passengers, goods and essential commodities between our islands. He also noted that safety at sea must always be at the forefront to safeguard our environment, the vessels, and most importantly, the lives of the people who sail upon our seas. President Danifo participated in the 75th session of the United Nations General Assembly Heads of State and Government debate early this morning. The theme was the future we want, the United Nations we need, reaffirming our collective commitment to multilateralism, confronting COVID-19 through effective multilateral action. The debate included the virtual participation of world leaders. President Faure shared how Seychelles has taken proactive measures in response to the economic devastation caused by COVID-19. He also called on stakeholders to provide global solutions to address the socio-economic impact of countries affected, especially small island developing states. The president also advocated for urgent climate action. The Association for Rights, Information and Democracy, ARID, has called on all candidates and political activists to promote a culture of peace, tolerance and mutual respect during the election process. The call coincides with the International Day of Peace, which was observed on the 21st of September. The theme for this year is Shaping Peace Together, and ARID reiterated that peace was of paramount importance to our population in full swing of election campaigning. The call adds that peace is the cornerstone for democracy and stability. Democracy is also about respecting the rights, liberties, and decisions of the people and engaging citizens in nation building. Have a pleasant evening.